Squirrels. They're basically the original urban survivalists. We see them everywhere from quiet forests to the middle of the city. But how does living with millions of people and other squirrels change the way they behave? Urban ecosystems are strange places for wildlife. Resources like food are usually scattered across the landscape, but in a city, human activity concentrates food into what we call hotspots, like dumpsters. This concentration means a much higher population density for these adaptable eastern gray squirrels. So we set out to investigate a question. Does living close to human structures make them more aggressive or more social? Our hypothesis is the resource hotspot hypothesis. This is simple. If concentrated resources lead to higher local density, then squirrels near human structures should have higher frequency of interaction and more competition for the prize. To test this, we use a standardized observation protocol. For every squirrel we observed, we gave them 5 minutes to acclimate, and then 5 minutes we observed them. We divided the sites into two groups, high proximity or low proximity to human structures. Our goal is to see if environment alone is enough to flip the switch on their social behavior. We gathered a large combined dataset with over 1,300 total valid observations. Here's our bar chart showing the mean number of interactions per session in urban and natural environments. And we can see that the high proximity sites and low proximity sites were almost identical. They were just as social or unsocial in the park or in the city. This is supported by a p-value which is over 0.8, meaning that the proximity to human structures itself is insufficient to explain the frequency of squirrel to squirrel social interactions. So if it's not proximity, what's going on here? Why didn't the squirrels in the densely populated urban hotspots fight more? This leads us to a fascinating concept of behavioral tolerance. Instead of constantly engaging in costly conflict, urban squirrels may have learned to simply tolerate high densities and presence of others. Fighting over a massive resource like a dumpster is less efficient than just finding a safe corner to share. This tolerance is likely driven by three key factors: concentrated resources, food is abundant and aggregated, low defensibility, resources too big to guard efficiently, and risk assessment. Fighting is costly and draws attention from predators, including people and pets. To refine the study, we need to control resource availability. Is the structure the driver, or is it the food? By controlling the amount of food, we can finally isolate the true cause of social behavior in these amazing urban adapters. The takeaway is clear. Structural proximity alone is insufficient in explaining the observed social interaction. Eastern gray squirrels' success in our concrete jungles is a story of adaptability and peace to habituation. He is the source of my work. Thank you for your time.